Welcome my friends, this is Admiral Revan speaking, and today we have a very interesting game replay submitted to us by Solid Raccoon. Solid Raccoon has submitted us this very interesting tier mixture of 8s and 9s and 10s in a Crash Zone Alpha on a Pommern match. And this is a one hell of a battle that you will not miss. Now, I have to say that Solid Raccoon is a EU streamer as well as a very good player on the EU server, the European servers, and World of Warships. I would definitely encourage you to go check him out, his content and everything. And he is a fantastic individual. The Pommern is a fantastic ship, one of the many interesting warships that I have enjoyed very thoroughly. As you can see, that Pommern has 6-kilometer torps and definitely has a very interesting build. I was asking him on the live stream most recently and actually found out that he had been playing the Pommern as a secondary build, and I have to say it is well worth the wait. Now, I have to say that in this map he's actually playing as casually heading towards the ACAF, and I noticed that the Montana is out in the distance for the Cheshire, North Carolina, and also Minnesota and the Moscow and the Marseille has been detected at the moment. But he's got some interesting teammates. He's got the Puerto Rico as well as the Maines as well as the Moscow with him, and I think he has maybe a key or something like that with them at the bottom heading towards Alpha Cap. But this is interesting. He's aiming shots at the Cheshire right now, and the shells are looking damn good at here. And I have to say that, oh man, he's going broadside. Oh, that would have been a devastating blow if that happened. Moscow decides to ram the poor guy, so oh well, that's alright. Blowing the horns away. Yeah, well, I'll blow the horn too. Anyway, we got a St. Louis and the North Carolina on his team is actually coming over to his aid, and the Grozovoy has gone over to B-Cap, which is pretty interesting, I have to say. And looks like a very interesting setup that he's got going on here. He's actually going and bowing towards the B-Cap as well as position himself near this island in between A and B, and he's got good positioning all around here, so anything can happen. Now, I have to say that the Grozovoy did the right thing by reversing into the cap and keeping himself smoked in there, so he's actually doing the right thing by doing so. So anyhow, it looks like there's a bit of interesting gameplay going on here. They're actually moving up, and yeah, I mean, like, it's a bit of an interesting step in the right direction, that's for sure. The Marseille is actually in the distance, and looks like a lot of shots are going to be fired at a long distance here, and the Cheshire is coming around the corner by the looks of it. And ooh, does this mean the Cheshire is going to pull off a Leroy Jenkins maneuver? Well, we're about to find out sooner or later, but in a hard way. But looks like that the Cheshire is definitely making a bit of an attack here, Vector, and we'll see if this is gonna be a bit of a whiplash. I don't know about you, but it could be a bit of understatement here. Oh, looks like the Cheshire is gonna be totally broadside. He's asking for it. Shots fired, mistakes were made, and
holy shit.
That was a definite devastating strike, first blood, and two incredible citadels right there off the bat. 36,000 damage in total so far. That's actually not bad at the start of the game. The Pommern X is actually fantastic for kiting as well with a secondary build, and I was actually wondering what he's got in his build. He's got a bit of adrenaline rush. He's got also his secondary builds on this captain, and it actually looks pretty solid. And I have to admit that he's got a 20-point commander on this ship apparently. And the Pommern can be pretty devastating, and it can be pretty devastating indeed. So we're actually watching to see how this happens now, how it unfolds. It's actually a very interesting attack he's got going on here. He's doing a full circle 360. Not even I can understand what's this little planar attack here. He's actually pulled away and then coming back. And then coming back in again. So he's kind of like doing a ring round a rosy attempt. I have to admit, I actually am a bit lost for words for this attempt of strategy here. The Grozavoy is coming over to play. Just did a love tap towards Silent Raccoon. Silent Raccoon says hello, and then cracks out the whip. He tells the Grozavoy to go and get that cap and A. Anyway, oof, that Puerto Rico did the wrong thing of trying to Leroy Jenkins in that area, and look what happened to him. He actually got taken out pretty big time. Okay, so he's moving in towards the camp on the side, and he's got a lot of guys behind him, but he's aiming towards his Montana with all his guns to bear. And 3, 2, 1, he's about to fire right on cue, and shots are coming in and totally broadside to the Montana. Shells are looking pretty decent, and ooh, only 3 overfans. Well, that's a bit of disappointment, but that's okay, it happens. RNG can always be with you or against you in World of Warships, and don't worry about that, folks. I mean, like, we have the love and feels of that. Don't worry, I get you. Anyhow, shots will be fired again at the Montana, and it looks like a pretty good attempt to hit him with a Citadel. No, doesn't look like much of a success in the shots there. Shots are fired again from the rear guns, and secondaries are in range on the Montana, and he's got his secondaries focused on the Montana right now. Not to say that they look at, just by looking at this is actually kind of funny by watching this happen. This battle is actually pretty intense, I have to say. It looks like the Marseille is totally broadside. He's fired his shots, and oh, would have been a nice hit. Would have been. But he missed his chance. That's okay. So at the moment, the Silent Raccoon has been healing himself up, but he's got his DCP on cooldown at the moment for the next 3 seconds. And his hydroacoustics is still going at the moment and cooldown, and he's now free and available. DCP is on cooldown for at least a good minute and 10. But look at this Moscow is begging to be hit. Whoa, shots incoming everywhere, torps incoming, and wow, nice penetration hits on the Moscow there. 54,000 damage already. Wow, that's incredible. The secondaries are going nuts towards the Montana, I can tell, and he's aiming his main guns at the Moscow at the moment, and he's fired both the front and the rear guns. He's healing up again, and wow, that's some serious good chunk of damage on that Moscow right now. So it looks like that he's slowed down for the moment and hit himself in full reverse. Moscow is trying to engage and hit him back with AP, but has pretty much resistance is futile. Shots are fired at the Moscow again at long distance, and they should take him out. There you go, Moscow's been taken out, and that brings the Silent Raccoon up to 71,000 damage. That's actually pretty damn dope right there for 2 awesome kills right there. Okay, so the Montana is actually moving into position. Silent Raccoon is reversing, he's taking his time with it, and so far so good. Yep. The airplanes have dropped some bombs on him. Oh, there's Alaska. Total broadside Alaska. Will he actually take the shot at Alaska? Oh, maybe. Shots fired, mistakes were made. And nice. Very nice. That's very well played. Oh, look out. Okay. Vladivostok is totally broadside to this lovely Pommern. It's so tempting. Raccoon is probably gonna be flanked by that Demoy up ahead though. He's got some airstrikes coming over his way, but he's doing the right thing by playing this cautiously, reversing and shooting AP at the Vladivostok. Vladivostok is getting hit hard though, but not Citadel yet. Aircraft attack has happened on his Pommern, and look at that, the Demoy is coming over there. Looks like he's lost his torpedo bay on his port side. So interesting how this is gonna go. Shots being fired again at the Vladivostok. Secondaries are also firing at the Demoy over there, and looks like it's going to be interesting in terms of events on how this happens. Torps are going to be fired, maybe? No? He's holding off the idea of the torps. He's gone full head steam towards the Demoy, and he's got his secondaries and main guns focused on the Vladivostok at the moment. And so far he's actually doing a lot of Citadel, no Citadel, sorry, but he's doing a lot of penetration hits with the secondaries. Over 84 now, nearly 90, and well, 86 definitely good hits on the secondaries. The Demoy is purely broadside. I can see this happening. Whoa, Citadel? Yes, 2 Citadels, and the Demoy is getting smashed. That is pretty impressive. And the secondary damage is also, and he's doing a broadside again. And close quarter combat right there. That's hilarious. Well, I have to say that he did a bit of rickroll in there with the Pommern for Raccoon. And he's really enjoying it at this moment right now. And he's actually fired shots at the North Carolina and at the long distance, or the F. de Grossi. Either one is gonna get hit. Oof. That looked like hurt. Wait a minute, the Minnesota got hit maybe. But anyway, it's a Minnesota F and also the Vladivostok are going side by side there. No, it's F. de Grossi and North Carolina. I was right. Oh no. Yep, that's right, I was right. And the secondaries are open fired on the Vladivostok. This is where it gets really interesting. Grozovoi has gone point to charge in. Nearly 200,000 damage. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Now, I have to say that this is actually pretty impressive watching this battle. Secondaries are really pumping out on this Vladivostok and chewing him up. And it's really looking bad on the poor Vladivostok's day. And pretty much the Vladivostok has pretty much called it quits. He's down now. And it's unreal, mate. It's just unreal. Anyway, I'm just watching this Minnesota, and shots being fired, mistakes were made, lots of Citadels are still impacting Minnesota, and Confederate achievement has been coming to play here. Raccoon's gone bowing a little bit just to make sure he avoids his teammates' torps from the Grozovoi, and he's aiming towards the Citadel belt of the Minnesota, hoping to get some hits. Oh, high caliber achievement, that is actually pretty dope. 240,000 damage and still climbing. Showing it's still bowing towards on an angle towards the Minnesota. Minnesota can't really hit him that much. But look at this. Whoa! Minnesota detonated on the North Carolina. Wait a minute. The Aftergrossi is coming to play. Does this mean that there's going to be another kill here? Aftergrossi got some hits there, so that's actually not too bad. 254,000 damage and climbing up rapidly and fast. Fires have started and also some serious secondary hits going on. It looks like he's actually got the right idea now. The North Carolina's taking the point and is actually charging in. And Raccoon decides like, yeah, I'm gonna take my time with this. And focus fire on the Aftergrossi again. Oh, not bad with 6 penetration hits. That's actually pretty dope. Secondaries are really going ballistic here. He's got no heals whatsoever left over. And he's going to use whatever health he's got left to go up against it. Also, North Carolina's broadside to him as well. He DCP'd in this match already off the bat. Hopefully, he doesn't need it anymore, but we'll soon find out. Aftergrossi is still, you know, moving up away from him at the moment at the stage. Lots of secondary hits at the moment. It's really accumulated pretty much right now. Looks like the North Carolina is tele broadside to the Silent Raccoon. Fires a bit of shots off the bow of the North Carolina. And shells come in and looking very good. And over 300,000 damage now and still accumulating fast. That is unreal so far. Damn, that's like, yep.
Holy
And
shit.
confirmed kill of 4 kills. Over 300,000 damage. This is one incredible match I've seen in ages. But that is very well done so far in this match. And Aftergrossi is moving away. He's firing shots at this guy. He's got less than 3 minutes on the clock here. Secondaries are so much in range of this guy, really belting his poor Aftergrossi off the belt here. Shells incoming, and Raccoon has moved in a little bit to the bow side, trying to take another shot. Maybe he might get a crack in. Oh, he's just short of getting the Kraken. His hellfire is nearly hit 0, and he just died at 338,000 damage. Thereabouts, you know, 339 thereabouts. Look at that, 338,000 damage. That is bloody unreal. And I have to say that it was actually a very well done match overall, folks, and that is very well played, Silent Raccoon. We love that. Very well played. And definitely it was well worthwhile to watch. And definitely, if you're interested about the builds or anything like that, definitely hit me up and let me know, because we will check that out soon. Alright folks, we'll definitely conclude there. Thanks again for watching. Until then, stay safe and take care. Have a good one. And don't forget, folks, to follow me on Twitch, as well as my YouTube, my Twitter page, and Facebook page. All the links are there, and also they'll be in the links down below on this video. Have a nice day.